Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Ed, if we haven't met, and just a little explanation about me. I'd like to share with you things that I think are helpful. So today's topic is nail clippers. I had a problem with my big toe where I waited too long to clip it with this old nail clipper. Pretty standard, it's the old curved kind, and for my fingernails I would use just the regular curved old nail clipper. This one was made in China. This one was made in Korea. Used it for years and years. Eventually had trouble with this curved toenail clipper, and I'll explain. So my big toenail tore. Say that my thumbnail is my toenail. It ripped. So it caught on my sock or something. It was too long. It had split. It caught and then it tore. And I was in pain and I was limping. And I Googled what to do if you have a torn toenail. And the topic of cutting your toenails straight came up. And one thing led to another. And I found this No-Mes toenail clipper and fingernail clipper set. I bought them together in a package from Amazon. Here's the package. And here's how you use it. Initially you flip it open, you flip that compartment door closed, then you clip your nails, you open the compartment, and then you dump the nails into the trash. I think that's why it's called No-Mes, even though it's misspelled. And that almost always works. Occasionally a nail will shoot out the side, but in general it collects all the nails. So I'm going to put a macro lens on the iPhone here to get in nice and close, and then I'm going to cut my nails using this. Now I thought a useful comparison would be if I cut some nails with the old clippers and then I cut some nails with the No-Mes clippers to compare. So let's dive in. Okay, so first finger I'm going to use the old style nail clipper. I have to exert quite a bit of pressure to clip my nail. Okay, now I'm going to compare and use the No-Mes one. So I flip it open. And then I flip that compartment closed. That's going to catch the nails. So I have to exert a lot less pressure to clip my nails. And that didn't catch the nail. That one didn't. But all the other little clips I'm doing, those are going into the compartment. I think this was too big. So I'll show you. Those are all the ones it caught. So it doesn't catch it all the time, but that's all right. So we'll continue. I'll alternate, go back to the old school one for the next nail. You really have to exert a lot of force. Right, and I'm going to alternate to the No-Mes. Let's see if it does a better job on this next nail. I intentionally grew my nails really long so I could do this video, just so you're aware why they're so ridiculously long. Sorry, I was out of frame there. Okay. So comparing them, this was old clipper, No-Mes clipper, old clipper, No-Mes clipper. So the end result is very comparable, but the keys are that this has a much longer handle. See? So right now the old one's in front of the No-Mes. Now I'll put it in the back of the No-Mes. Do you see how much longer the entire mechanism is? And also for leverage, this handle is ergonomic. Put your thumb right on there. Compared to this, where, say if I had arthritis in my hands, that'd be very hard for me to cut my nails, just because of joint pain. So let's move on to toenails. So the first one I'm going to do, it's going to be a little hard to film, but I'm going to really try for you guys. First shot is going to be with the old school clipper. Oh, there's my big toe. Okay. So I'm going to take one for the team, and I'm going to go back to the curved nail clipping on this toe. Actually, I don't want to take one for the team on that. I'm going to demonstrate the straight toenail clipper for you. Similar to the fingernail clipper, you open it up, you flip the compartment closed, and you flip it back. And now you have a lot of leverage with this thumb handle thing. So, here it goes. So you slide it under, get a clip. It's easy to do. Slide it under, get a clip. Now I'm not, trimming lots off of this toenail. My toenails were clipped more recently than my fingernails. So there it is. It has been clipped. You can see how much I clipped it. And it is safe from catching on my sock. And we're good to go. Here's my next toe over, sliding it under. Very easy to cut. So I cut all of the nails right there. So in summary with this quick video, I hope I showed you a pretty close-up view of me clipping a couple of my nails. I didn't want to go back to the curved nail clipper that I think led me to have problems with my toenails, especially my big toenails, where they would break and they'd catch on my socks and rip and tear and cause me ingrown toenail pain. When I was in that situation, I ordered this and I started using it, and eventually I was able to get the nice flat surface of the nail. When I used the macro lens on my iPhone in the previous shot, I wasn't really able to see that well because it was a weird angle. But now I'm going to zoom in on the camcorder here and try to straighten it up. I'm hoping that my head is not in the way of the shot. I'll know shortly. So I think that's pretty well straight across. I did take off a certain amount. Here's the other one that I did not clip yet. So I took that much off of this one. Okay. Well, let me show you clipping some of the smaller toenails. Let me actually clean up the big one. It's a little part right in the center. Okay. So here's an example of a small nail. Slide it across, clip. You have to just sort of slide it under, clip. Here's the next one. And a little pingy. There. See how that works? They're essentially flat. I've had good luck, especially with my big toes, as I've gone on and on about, with no longer having them crack or catch on my socks. You do have to keep in mind to let them grow a little bit past your skin. You don't want to cut this so it's back here, because then it can become ingrown, which is what happened when my nail cracked that time. This whole piece cracked away and then it started to grow underneath here. How I used the No-Mes was, even though it was cracked, I started clipping the rest of the nail straight across. So eventually when the nail grew in, then I was able to cut it all the way across, and it solved the problem of the ingrown toenail. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and also your support. If you enjoyed these videos, I invite you to watch more. I do recommend the No-Mes clipper set. Toenail clipper, fingernail clipper. It might be a nice gift idea for someone. Maybe to an older person who has arthritis and have trouble working the old clippers. Also, if you have trouble with ingrown toenails, the straight across toenail clipper I think was a lifesaver. I didn't have to go to the doctor or anything like that. I just found it online, bought it, started using it, and it corrected the problem. So I will see you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.